listen to what Nimbus say on their own access card website with the difficulty with crowd symbol, okay? It says, difficulty with crowds, symbol. A group of figures, what it means. This symbol is allocated to applicants who have difficulty being in crowded situations or queues. Okay, so you heard that. It says this symbol is allocated to applicants who have difficulty being in crowded situations or queues. It clearly says queues. And then it says often due to neurodivergence, anxiety and other non-physical conditions. Now this is a key thing for me here, okay? So everybody that had the original symbol that's now been split by Nimbus, wrongly or rightly, whether it's been split correctly or incorrectly, you will probably have, I would imagine, difficulty with crowd symbol. And according to their own website, not Merlin, according to Nimbus Disability, that symbol means, right, that you have difficulty being in crowded situations or queues. It says or queues. Therefore, it includes queues. Right? This is where Merlin have royally screwed up. Merlin is saying if you have this difficulty with crowd symbol, you do not qualify for a ride access pass and you have to use the normal queue line. You have to be in the crowded situation with everybody else in the queue. You have to be penned in to the queue. You have to cope in the queue. Right, so there's been changes to the RAP eligibility framework and how they use the symbols on the access card or digital access pass have been considered by Merlin Entertainment as part of their reasonable adjustments. Nimbus and the access card scheme have always been responsible for understanding, validating and conveying the barriers you face, and it's down to those individual businesses to put in place reasonable adjustments to support you. As it stands, Nimbus is not aware of what this means in practice and we will update this article accordingly. Alright, now how I personally read this is Nimbus has said, yes, we've changed the symbols on our card. We've also said that if your card says you struggle with a crowd, then, you know, you'll be struggling with queues. And we've told Merlin this, and Merlin have chosen not to use this symbol. That's how I personally read it, okay? Merlin are turning around and saying, well, if you need your symbols changing, you need to speak to Nimbus because you've told Nimbus what you need and Nimbus have said that you don't need ride access. Wrong. Nimbus and the access card have not said you do not need ride access. They have said you have difficulty being in crowded situations or queues. They've said there, queues. Yeah, crowded situations or queues. Therefore, you should have help in a flipping queue. Yeah, it's not rocket science, is it? It's like Merlin think everybody's an idiot and they're just saying, well, difficulty with crowds. You don't have you've got difficulty with crowds but not queuing, therefore you don't get ride access. I'm pretty sure Merlin will be fully aware of what the wording says on the Nimbus website. And the last paragraph says, I disagree with the changes to RAP eligibility. And it says, Nimbus and the access card scheme have always been responsible for understanding, validating and conveying the barriers you face. This is the important one, we have no control over the reasonable adjustments offered. Any comments with respect to these changes to RAP eligibility need to be conveyed to Merlin Entertainments directly. And they do. Don't let Merlin Entertainments tell you that you need to get your symbols changed with Nimbus and the access card because the access card is saying that you no longer qualify. According to the access card and Nimbus Disability, you should still qualify for RAP. You should still qualify for ride access. You qualify for Blackpool Pleasure Beach, Alton Park, any other theme park in the UK. You will qualify for ride access still. It is just Merlin Entertainments.